Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Today we are going to talk IPL. No, don't get me wrong, dear friends. It's not about the Indian Premier League that is currently on, but a lot of stories will be derived from that. It is about IPL, which stands for the Incredible People's Lives, the incredible stories of people's lives. Yes, I will take some examples from IPL, obviously, the cricket fan that I am, and many of you will be also interested to hear these stories, which you know already. Let me start because IPL is anyway in the context. I'm talking about one gentleman called Ajinkya Madhukar Rahane. Yeah, you have got the hint. Yes, I guess. During the IPL that is currently on, in fact, we are in the midway. Indian cricket selectors, that is BCCI, wanted to select, and they had the orders task of selecting the team for the WTC final. As you all know, the WTC final is the World Test Championship final, which is going to be played at the Oval from June 7th. And India had to pick their side, and this will be against the fancied, much fancied and favorites Australian side, test side. Yes, so they had included, to many people's surprise, this gentleman called Ajinkya Rahane. As you all know, Ajinkya Rahane was born on 6th of June 1988, so he's well past his 30s. He's 34, and even the staunch supporters of Ajinkya Rahane would not have in their wildest dreams would have imagined that he will be selected for this WTC final. And luckily for him, it so happened that Iyer, that Shreyas Iyer, and the other wicket keeper, again famous wicket keeper, they were not fit enough. So Ajinkya Rahane finds his place, and you know what? He's Ajinkya Rahane, as you all know, is playing for the very popular side from Chennai, that is the Chennai Super Kings. And what batting he's doing right now! He's in the best of his forms in this format of the game, that is T20, 20 overs aside, the tournament that is on. He has been scoring at his will, like last year, if it was the Sky, that is Yadav. If it was Yadav last year, it is now Ajinkya Rahane, the way he is batting. The Surya Kumar Yadav phenomena, you know what has happened to him. So that's what his life is all about. He had three consecutive zeros, the two king zeros. So that means you are getting out on the first ball you face, and he had three zeros against the Australian side, and continued with one more zero or two more zeros in the IPL. He is now, of course, back to form, but unfortunately, because of his form, he was not selected. In fact, he was dropped. That is, Sky was dropped, Surya Kumar Yadav was dropped, and they had picked Ajinkya Rahane. So this gentleman, after a gap of 15 months, is making a comeback to Indian test side. I doubt whether he also believed that it can happen, but probably because he had belief in himself, the way he is going about. I don't know how they make it, how they brand somebody who is fit only for a T20 or is fit only for a test side. And one more such cricketer I reckon is maybe Cheteshwar Pujara. You need not brand him as only a test player. But anyway, that we are not going to discuss now. What I am trying to discuss is the incredible stories. Yes, you would have heard, if you are following the IPL this 2023 this year. It has been studded with excellent stories of impossible things happening just in front of your eyes. The other day I was watching the match, CSK versus Rajasthan Royals, and who were the crease were the famous the finishers, like the Tala, that is Mahendra Singh Dhoni, MSD, and the other side was Ravindra Jadeja. Both of them are known for hitting sixes at their will, and they had to get hardly less than 18 or 19 or maybe 20 runs in the last over. And the bowler was Sandeep, And you know what has happened? He had stopped both these players, Dhoni and Jadeja. He bowled three consecutive dot balls. They could get only 1 run, 2 runs. So at the end, what happened is Rajasthan Royals prevailed. So which was everybody thought Dhoni is there, Jadeja is there, they will hit and get the runs. It did not happen. So nothing is impossible. This is story 2. And the story, the most famous story of IPL 23 so far, that is, we are just still in the first half, probably not midway into the IPL tournament this year, and I am sure you will remember this for a long time if you have seen the match. I have seen the match. That was KKR, that is Kolkata Knight Riders versus the defending champions, Gujarat Titans, and 29 runs required of the last over. 29 runs of the last over. That means the other side, who was batting, who was facing the ball from the bowler, was Umesh Yadav. You know, Umesh Yadav is known for his bowling. And the wickets, there were some 7 wickets down, and KKR was to score 29 runs of the last over. And this Umesh Yadav just scrambles across for one single. And here comes one person who's now famous for his six hitting capabilities, Rinku Singh, who comes from Aligarh in Uttar Pradesh. And we have also read the stories about his childhood, his father working as a gas cylinder supplier. He carries gas cylinders on his shoulders. And even Rinku Singh had helped his father earlier. And he was to score 28 runs of the last 5 deliveries. And you know what happened? It is now a legend. Last 5 deliveries of this match went for all sixes. The 5 sixes, consecutive sixes. And what a match it was. So that is what it goes to show, that nothing is impossible. I will tell one more cricketing story to tell that nothing is impossible. Not that we don't know, but these are interesting stories. I think they are worth repeating many times. You would definitely be interested and inspired. I would like to tell you, inspired by this gentleman. 1975, England versus Australia in England, and Australian pace attack, as you know, the famous Thomo, that is Jeff Thompson and Dennis Lilly, they were wreaking havoc in the top order of the English batsmen. Nobody was able to face them. Tony Greig was almost into tears when he handed over the cap to one gentleman called David Steele, and he was already 33 years, and he was just playing his counties to maybe in another 1 or 2 years he would have retired, and he is given the test cap for England, and he comes into the side and he builds in the inspiration for everyone. He keeps on scoring 50, 60, 70, 80. He didn't get centuries that series, but he was an inspiration to everyone. At the age of 33, he could face Thompson and Lilly at their best or worst, super speed fast bowling, and there was some semblance of courage from the English batsmen. So these are the stories of inspirations. That is why I wanted to name this episode as the incredible people's lives, the incredible stories of people's lives. Cricket is only one aspect of it, but through cricket, through IPL, you can see your life. What happens is you get a lot of chances, but we think that I am too old to start now. And if we think like that, age is just a number, as told by so many people, repeated over and over. You know, I don't have to repeat the story of the KFC Sanders. Yes, after everything he tried, at the age of 62, he started his chain of chicken shops, fried chicken, as you know, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And this goes on to become the number 2 retailing and outlet, the chicken outlet all over the world, only after the McDonald's. So McD, then KFC. So age is just a number, dear friends. Never belittle your capabilities. Your capabilities are absolutely unsurmountable. The possibilities are absolutely impossible. There is nothing called impossible. You can achieve anything if you are bent on it. If you want to achieve success, whatever let it be, as we have seen in the film Three Idiots, if you have passion in what you are doing, or if you start doing what you have passion in, you can definitely achieve greatness. Not necessarily greatness is an Oscar award or a national award or a test camp or a PV Sindhu like championship. It can be like a Neeraj Chopra winning a gold medal. It can be a small achievement in your lives, but people don't know how much you have craved for it, how much your own people, your loved ones, respect you because of this small, so called small achievements. So never belittle your thoughts, never belittle your capabilities. Every human heart has got the right to dream big and achieve that. Just have a relentless effort, and your endeavors, your efforts will definitely bear fruit in if you are in the right direction and you are devoted to it. As they say, the fear of failing should be less than our joy for or our trials, our efforts to win. So if the will to win is more than the fear of failing, you will definitely surmount your failures. That can be anything. You have been failing so many times. There is always another chance. There is always another day. When tomorrow morning we get up, the sun is telling us, come on, your future starts from now. So let's all do our best, hope for the best, and think that we are impossible, which is, in other words, means, as somebody has said, impossible is I am possible. Yes, I can achieve anything. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, this week. Till we meet next time, take care. God bless. God bless each one of you with success and what your heart wants you to do. God bless.